Hey, hi everyone. So in this particular video, I'll be covering one of the topics for the Elastic Certified Engineer exam. The topic is under the developing search application, and it is defining and using index aliases. Right. So let's get started. So I have got my slides open here. So what are index aliases? An alias is basically a secondary name for a group of data streams or indices. So you can have define alias for one of these items. It can be indices or a data stream, and most of the Elasticsearch APIs accept alias in place of a data stream. So we will run through some example and it will become more clear. So here is my first alias. I am using again the Kibana sample data e-commerce, which comes out of the box with Kibana, and I am giving an alias name of super shop. So you can, this is the basic syntax, so you can add index name and the alias that you want to call. From that point onwards, you can perform all like search operation, get operations using that alias. So let me just run through this, and I copy it here and go to Kibana console and paste it. If I run this, my alias has been successfully created. Now I'll take the next command, and just to confirm, now I can use this alias for doing any kind of search. So if I paste that, all my information is coming as expected. And next, within the alias, we can do something of this sort as well. So here in this command, actions is an array, so you can add or remove multiple items at the same time. You can have multiple adds, multiple removes. So here I am removing the alias which I just created in previous step, super shop, and I'm adding a new with a new name, online shop. So this will do both at the same time. So if I take this particular command and run this over here, this will be also, this is also acknowledged. So my new alias has been created. Now I'll show you how to test that. So I have taken both the aliases super shop and the online shop, and one of them should not give me result, and a second one should successfully work. So I'll paste that here, and first I'll do for super shop, and you will see because I removed index, alias not found exception is coming, and same but the other one which was successfully added, it's working as expected. So it's all well and good. Okay, next is we'll just elaborate further upon the aliases and see how other components can also be mixed inside. So let's say I have a component template, and my name of the component template, I am creating its logs component template, and this is the template setting. So you can define aliases within the template as well. So my name of alias is logs because it's under aliases, and this alias will be used in index template in the next step. So this is like a step 1. So if I copy it and paste it here, so this component template has successfully created. Now I will use that in the index template. So I'll just explain this. So index template is you define an index pattern. So the name like will be logs dash, it can be anything after that. So it can be logs by date, logs by month, by year. So everything logs dash star will fall under this index template. So this index template is using this logs component template which I just created in my previous step, and this index template has its own aliases defined here. So the first alias that is defined is logs dash all. So we can perform all API operation, all the queries using logs dash all. Second one is logs dash error. So second one is slightly special in the sense it has got its own filter term. So this alias will look for messages or the term keyword has got error. So I'll put some logs in the next steps and I'll show you what I mean. So they are log which has got error inside them, and those will be part of this logs dash error alias. And one more I'm creating is logs dash warning, and it will be like all the messages which has warning inside them. So there are like 3 aliases inside this and 1 here. So there'll be total of 4 aliases. So if I copy this, it will become more clearer as I run through the next set of commands. So this is also acknowledged successfully, though my logs template has been created. Now if I come here, so I'll just on the fly I'll create a index, so I can just paste information. So I'm just giving a log message, for example, message server down and CVRT equal to error. So this index has been created successfully, and I'll just make one more record inside that index. So I have created 2 records inside that, and now I can do the actual testing. So I'll just explain. So these 2 are my actual indexes. So please ignore logs-fab because I'm not creating this, but this is just for illustration that information may come in the month, year or date, any kind of format, and I'm searching actual indexes, and then I will be searching the 4 indexes which I have created, aliases which I have created, sorry. So these are the aliases, and they are actually pointing to the index logs-gen. So first will give me 2 records, second will give me 2 records, but this alias will give me only records with error inside it, and this will only give me warning level messages. So if I just take it and run through it, so if I run, so you will see it has got 2 records which I created, and we can see those here, and this is just for illustration. So just to prove like if you have information coming in Feb, March and all, you can search like this. But now we come to the actual aliases testing. So now you see this has got 2 records because this is logs all, it will search for all, and this is one of the aliases. Second, I'm giving, you can give any arbitrary name, it's still same 2 with 2 records. But the thing is here, this alias will be like filtered alias, and this has got only message which is like error, and last one is only 1 record which has got warning. So we can create aliases in however we feel like and use that. It's basically used for search applications which have which will be using aliases, and the behind the scenes the actual indexes may change, you know. So the information like you can create like on a daily basis the logs or something, and but the alias at the front end cannot be changed, right? The code cannot be changed on a daily basis, right? So you just define the aliases at the Elasticsearch side, and front end will not be affected by those changes. So okay, so I just delete this, and next I can just perform a cleanup. So if I just take this, and so this is my alias, okay, this is not required, and I'll delete the index and the index template and component template. Yeah, so that's all I have got for you today. See you in the next video. Thank you. Bye.